playing the goddamn map. Alright. Yep, I'm going live.
Okay. Gotta make sure this is on stream. Can't have people be missing this.
Oh yeah.
This map is what it's all about.
Le fiche au chocolat.
Le fiche au chocolat.
Le fiche au chocolat.
Le fiche au chocolat.
Le fiche au chocolat. Oh yeah. Oh, we're in there now. I'm ready. I'm ready.
He's ready. He's ready.
Oh, get me in there. Fiche, le fiche.
Chocolat.
Lidl à fiche.
So many people used to put this on for like every warm up.
Dang, we should have put this on for every warm up. Wait, this is some crazy 2B action going on. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, wait! EXO got it! EXO FC!
He is.
Did it!
He is le fiche au chocolat.
He's Le Fiche au Chocolat. He's officially won the match. Stream's over. Stream's over.
Match is over. I've seen enough. Alright, I mean that's it for warm ups.
So yeah, I think that's just their warm up, and with that, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Texans, Americans, whatever you may be. I am Hydro, joined by Thor, and welcome back to the second half of the 5-digit Texas Tournament semifinals winners bracket. We have yet again quite a big matchup here. Karasmic versus exo8, looking for a spot against Magirhythm in the winners finals. And to start us off, it's going to be, it's like Karasmic's just gonna lead off with first ban, gets the roll win. But both of these players have been playing very well, throughout the bracket. Neither of them, I believe both of them have lost less than, like, both of these guys have put up nearly perfect bracket runs up to this point, losing maybe, what, I think Karasmic has lost 2 points total, and exo8 has lost 3 points up to now. So, you know, they are still among the best performers of this entire bracket, and to that regard, we are going to have quite the match on our hands.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're not new around here, you know both their names. Like, just absurdly good players.
Absurdly good. And both of them having been around in the scene for a while. Karasmic, right? Karasmic being, right, sort of the old guard of Texas, exo8, being a part of this newer wave that we've seen in the past few years. Also, the defending, the runner-up of last year's 5DTT, so the highest performing players, or the highest performer still eligible to play after JPEG ranking up. So definitely a lot on the line for these guys here, and it looks like Karasmic's gonna open up the Nomad 2 ban, which makes perfect sense. exo8 being a very tapping oriented player, Karasmic also banning out that D2 D2, so we're going to be seeing that higher end speed, the 260 burst coming out. And to that regard, exo8 going to be banning out the hidden 2 and DT4, just immediately getting rid of the tapping. Or not the tapping, sorry, the reading. And we're off to the races! We are off to the races.
Yeah, and I mean, if you know Karasmic, he loves No Mod 1.
Yeah.
He loves
This is a pretty
just picking it.
Yeah. This is a pretty quintessential part of his general pick strategy, just picking into that No Mod 1 right off the bat. And it, makes a lot of sense. Karasmic being as consistent as he is you can never count him out in these types of maps. But Karasmic also a very strategic player. He's able to play, does a lot of research into his matches, does a lot of preparation, especially in these types of scenarios. But we are going to be seeing exo8 immediately, out of the gates with a accuracy lead. Give me a second, my Wi-Fi is like crying, pooping itself.
Oh, exo8 finding a miss before a 100. And I mean, now going to the first PI, Karasmic pretty decent combo lead. Accuracies are pretty much evened out. I mean, no one missing here on the first PI.
Yeah,
So
that's a really good sign, but there is still a lot of map, a lot of patterns to break on, but at the same time, right, if one of these players breaks, it's not completely out of the woods, even with as high of a caliber as these two. No Mod 1 always a volatile slot to play.
Yeah, and I mean, Karasmic's been slowly dropping act throughout this map. And with the combo difference, I think if both of them hold, Exo might win if Karasmic keeps dropping act.
Yeah,
but it's not like his act is that bad in general.
It's not bad enough, and the combo multiplier will scale a lot more. It's going to scale a lot more for Karasmic's favor, and it's probably going to be an untenable lead if it comes down to FC versus Exo's act. And with no one breaking at the halfway point here, it's going to become a lot more tense. Whoa, my God, Karasmic just lost so much act on the stream.
Bro, it's speed, it's speed. Relax.
It's speed, you're right.
He's getting too old, he's getting too old.
What the?
I mean, the both players still just holding on. It's just gonna come down to whoever misses.
It is gonna come down to whoever misses. And Exo, that accuracy though is just out of this world, but it's not gonna matter. It will matter if someone breaks.
My God,
The shakes are coming in for both of these guys. Karasmic.
They for sure both checked their leaderboard.
Yeah. And some big streams gonna be coming up here, I believe, or at the very least they're coming up soon. But it's still Karasmic to maintain the combo lead, and that's all he's gonna need to keep this in the red. exo8 still playing catch up even with 99.3, but we do get more very large jumps. Yep. And we're gonna get a repeat of this
Oh my God!
of the KI. There's Karasmic with the break! So now exo8 has the way in, but it has to
And
come.
I mean, another
More
break from Kara. I mean, the score's gonna flip over
exo8
so fast.
Cannot break on the stream, and he will not. And in the end, it's gonna come back. At the very ending, it's gonna come over by 30, 40,000. And that is a break point to start us off. exo8 gonna be up 0-1.
Bro, I didn't know he had that in him.
Dude, right at this caliber in the winners bracket, it's FC potential for everyone on this type of map, and exo8 just holding on just long enough, the accuracy coming to his side at the very last moments. Look, and I mean, that's just gotta be an instant jump into Hard Rock 3. I feel like, that's gotta be an instant jump into Hard Rock 3 at this rate.
No, there's still the No 5 as well.
Guys, what is this deja vu, bro? I swear to God, we just seen that exact thing happen in the Modger from Poro match. Like, the exact same thing.
Oh, I forgot No Mod 5 was open, I can't lie. I forgot No Mod 5 was open.
Yeah. I definitely think
Is Exo just gonna be
this one is...
Huh?
this one is a bit too favored towards Exo, I think.
Yeah.
I think there's a world where Karasmic can do well on this, but I don't know if there's a world where Exo does bad on this.
I think at this map is just gonna be, it's super heavy on the finger control, and Karasmic, of course, has really been improving up in the tapping department, really able to handle his own on these speed maps against a lot of players. But against the speed specialists like Exo,
his biggest weak point isn't really raw speed, it's stamina. Now I would say this map doesn't have too big a stamina requirement, except for some of those, except for that longer stream at the start. Other than that, I will say miracles can happen.
Miracles can happen in this map, being as technical as it is with the constant buzz sliders and weird angles that they send you on. There is a world where exo8 has some unfortunate breaks. We see on some of these doubles and more control-y patterns, but exo8 is just not letting up at all. This is absurd.
It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, exo8 just dropping slider ends at the beginning, but it is you have to see it to believe it. This guy, day in, day out, like, just so consistent at the tapping. Karasmic, though, still FCing, by the way. So as you said, he holds his own on the speed, and nearly anyone else still in the bracket would make it. He would be squarely in the lead, but dude.
Oh, and Exo gets buzz slidered.
Oh
my god.
Oh my god.
But with the act difference?
Nope, that was Bancho.
It was Bancho. Oh my god.
Okay, that was Bancho. But
I mean, Karasmic's gonna need a break from Exo, like, soon. The accolade is...
Yeah, and but he's been putting the pressure. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be enough. The accuracy deficit is just too much to overcome. But there's no way. No.
Double F.
Shut up.
No!
I knew it. I knew something was gonna happen. God damn it.
No.
But don't let that choke detract from that. That is a scary score. Karasmic near FC, but 99.2%, 10 100s from exo8, and that's gonna be breakpoint consolidated. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. 99.2 FC. That's
That's demon right there. That is just illegal. But Karasmic gonna respond very quickly with a hidden one. An update for anyone who cares before we start the match. Shy Cryo versus Jexy over on Astropuck's channel is currently 4-3 with Cryo just winning Nomad 1. Anyways, back to the match at hand. Hidden one. Karasmic, I think, is on hand favored, but exo8 has proven himself to be a very comfortable hidden player when it comes down to the moment.
Honestly, I think on stuff like this hidden one, like, I think he's proven himself to be honestly like good at it. Like,
yeah, he is actually a hidden comfort player, which, considering his DT focus, you would not expect. But exo8 is actually a hidden comfort player, and you're right, this is actually a pretty comfortable hidden map if you are acclimated to the mod. It's 248 BPM, has a lot of these ulti-ish patterns, you know. But it does mix in between that flow and the snap. As I say that, exo8 drops a lot of accuracy, but Karasmic dropping the combo early is gonna make that pretty negligible in terms of the lead.
I think exo8 is more 100s on this map already than the last 2 maps combined.
That sounds about right, which is crazy to think about, but again, Karasmic putting that pressure. It's a small accuracy lead, and the combo deficit, only a very small 100 combo down. Does still have, a little bit of a shake, but he does have a lot of leeway back into.
Yeah, I mean, both players still holding it despite the early miss.
Oh!
I mean, that is
There's
rough.
the chain miss. Yeah. It wasn't just a miss, it was a chain miss, but Karasmic on these 1/3 is losing some accuracy, so it's going to come over slower than he'd like. The accuracy lead actually coming over to Exo now, so now it helps him out. But the combo not gonna be there. Oh my god!
Oh. And anything can happen. Anything can happen here.
All of a sudden, we're back to step 0. We are back to step 0 here. Karasmic and Exo just holding nearly identical combos. It's coming over just from the 5-10 extra combo on Exo, but it's coming so slowly.
I mean, Exo looks like he's getting pretty comfortable, like, act-wise, but just can't put together a combo on this map.
Yeah, Karasmic just not able to make anything decisive here. He finds a break now, and it's gonna be Exo to take it. Wait, here comes the pattern, and Exo to find the miss. However, it's still only 10-8. It's coming back to Exo on matter of accuracy. So there's still a whole TI to come through here. And there's what Exo needs. It's a miss from Magi. Finally gonna edge on over to the blue, but it's a very tenuous lead. Looks like the consistent pick is going to yet again slip out of Karasmic's hands at the very ending here. Did I say miss for Magi? Oops. Y'all, my bad. But it's gonna be 20k, an even smaller margin, but exo8 with another breakpoint. Gotta be up 0-3 now, with another chance to consolidate the pick.
I mean, that is a very good point to win.
That was a really good point to win. Not only does that give him a double break point lead, but I mean, Karasmic has been so strong on these consistency picks for the over these past few weeks that seeing him falter even just a little bit, that puts you in such a strong position. especially on the mental side. And there we go, exo8 immediately gonna pick into the Hard Rock 3, so we're gonna be getting our burst speed. Our like actual 250 speed here.
Yeah, I will say, I think this one is definitely, especially with the score we saw from Karasmic on Nomad 5, this can go either way.
Oh. And a slight accuracy lead for Karasmic here at the beginning. With how short this map is, right? Any semblance of combo or accuracy lead you get is going to mean a lot here. Oh! As they say that, big combo drop or big accuracy drops from Karasmic. There, he's gonna bring the first break as well. What did EXO break on? Oh my god! What is going on?
I mean, something disastrous is happening in this lobby on this map.
Oh no, I mean, all things considered, both of these players putting up some pretty good scores compared to what we've seen already. But still, it's right. Considering how that Nomad 5 went, you would expect Hard Rock 3 to be similar. But it's actually Karasmic with the accuracy lead. He's not letting it go just yet. 50 combo in the lead is going to help bring that lead up. But there's a slider break, and it's gonna just let the lead jump over to EXO now. And it looks like, again, another map slips out of his hands at the last second. But that's gonna bring EXO another consolidation, 2 in a row, and that's gonna bring him 4-0 up against Karasmic here. What a showing we've had up to now.
Yeah, I mean,
That is
just insane.
That is one hell of a it's one hell of a showing, but there is a response, and it's going to be Nomad 3. Karasmic is leaving the consistency, gonna be leaning more into these awkward style maps. Nomad 3, I think, is a perfect example of that awkwardness or even if you miss something like the reading hidden 2, or precision hidden 2 and reading DT4. Oh my god, wait, he's gonna be the one to find the first break. These overlap patterns at the beginning have been tripping everyone up. But the accuracy is about equal. It's not gonna be too much of an issue. EXO, still lots of chance to break in this reading heavy first Ki. But there's Karasmic, another miss coming out! So it's exo8 to continue holding this FC into the second Ki. and the break is going to come, so they will see. exo8 has just been on a complete roll for this match. Consistency is definitely there for him. It's gonna be a little close. No one finds a break on these overlaps, but we have seen a lot of breaks here on the linear snappy section. Looks like time is really going to start running out for Karasmic here. There needs to be a break. But exo8 is just putting on a show tonight. Still holding the 98 FC. One last key to go. Another snap before this last chorus. It's going to crest 1,000 combo in just a moment. And I think that's going to be the curtain on this one for Karasmic. Yeah, the break would have had to come already.
He is a monster.
This guy's a monster. He's just hitting this almost like it's effortless. Finally a break comes, but it's too little too late for Karasmic, even if he holds. And he does hold during incredibly difficult overlap patterns. Oh. And he hits the overlaps, but it's still not enough.
Wow.
That is absurd. exo8 going to take his third breakpoint in a row from Karasmic, and it's going to be match point. exo8, the runner-up from last year, looking to make a statement, eating damned. This is not going to stop him one single bit, and it's going to be 0-5. With his pick, possibly consolidate and close this bracket out. Exo has just been on a roll, and it's, dude, this has to be something. One, wow. Honestly, I don't have words, dude. No, he's gonna go Nomad 6 actually. So he's gonna go for the last, I'd say, the last really tapping adjacent map in the pool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too surprised by this. This figure control stuff, this more tapping. I do think there's a chance he gets combo gamed on this one, more so than the rest of the tapping maps, because there's a higher aim requirement in this map.
Yeah, I think there's a lot more control to this, and Karasmic has, as we've seen, shown himself to be very strong on the control. So it's not it's really just going to be a matter of whether exo can continue this momentum into this map. It should be noted that we haven't seen accuracy above like 97 or so, like just like throughout. So anything like that happening would be crazy. Karasmic's gonna find the first break though, and this map is only 100 seconds long, so there's a real risk now. exo8 with the chance to run away with this. Wait, no, that was Bancho. I lied, guys.
I love Bancho. I love Bancho.
I love Bancho. Bancho, my king. I love you. Forgot that Hard Rock was the longest map ever. Oh my god. Wait, exo8 finding some breaks on the, or exo8 gonna be finding a few breaks on the, weird little, alt portion, but this is now where the map starts to speed up. Start to see a bit more of that polyrhythm-ish aspect. But both of these guys holding, we saw it happen, or we saw it technically almost happen. There is a chance for people to break, especially here. There it is! Wait! If it was Bancho! Wait a second!
Oh.
Karasmic's is Bancho, exo's isn't! And it looks like the momentum finally going to have a small bump in exo's momentum. Karasmic with the FC going to bring it back in the final section, and that's finally a breakpoint he desperately needed, and it gets him back onto the board and back into this match more more importantly.
And an instant no mod 4 pick. Okay. This is scary.
Yeah. It's a scary pick, but there's
exo8. A lot of people don't know this about him. He's a demon at tech. So I'm kind of surprised by this rather than seeing the Hard Rock 1 or Hard Rock 2. But I mean, you have to win the rest of the points in the match. So why not just pick what you want?
Yeah, I am surprised that the Hard Rock pool has gone more or less untouched up to this point, except for that Hard Rock 3. But we're seeing, again, Exo starts the match off with a pretty sizable accuracy lead. Coming into this tech section. Karasmic's the first to find a slider break. If it's not Bancho, then it's fine. That one, that two at that point, that has to be Bancho, or that has to be real.
Every
exo8.
map, look at Exo's ack. But he does find a slider break.
Yeah, and there are some real killer patterns coming up. Where's the slider stream? Oh god. I'm scared, bro. It's coming. I know it's coming. There it is, but it's Karasmic to break!
And
I think it's...
Exo's not even dropping that much ack. He just dropped below 98.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm gonna find
my
the only
god.
helps Exo more. And Karasmic able to put a small thumbtack down, but exo8 is driving a monster truck through this bracket, and it's gonna be an 8-team face-off in the winners finals. exo8 6-1 going to meet Magirhythm for that spot, hoping to defend a guaranteed top 2 finish in 5 Texas Tournament 2. Congratulations to exo8. That is an absurd score from both of these.
I mean,
Wow.
dude, Exo just played like a freak. I'm not gonna lie.
Did. Like,
This
that was
match
some
was
freak of
literally
nature.
insane. Just incredible.
Yeah. And with that, Karasmic will be moving on down to the losers bracket to face the winner of I Love You versus the Alamo. And yet again, we are back to the new versus the old, man. These are some crazy matchups that we've been having, but as the tournament thins down, we come to that point. It's going to be an exciting finals weekend to see. With that, Shy Cryo versus Jexy is currently 5-4. Jexy on match point. So we will be sending you guys over there for the possible tiebreaker. Right now, in a moment, I've been Hydro. Again, thank you to Thor for streaming and commentating with me. We will see you guys soon.
See ya.